Hello, this is Joe from Nerd in Korea. We are starting a look at some of the modal cycles, and this is the Confluence cycle. So what are we talking about? These are all budget, under $2 spells. I use TCG player value, not a sponsor, not at all. Anyway, and this is the complete Confluence cycle. So they differ from other modal spells in that you're able to select options or the modes 3 times, even repeating the same mode more than once. So you have 3 options you can select 3 times. So these are super flexible. The downside is that the casting cost is much higher than normal modal spells, usually. Still worthwhile. I think usually very worthwhile. These are... a lot of people don't like these, I think, because they're not really thinking about like the casting cost for the card. They're not considering it like, this is really like having 3 cards on 1 card. Yeah, the casting cost is higher, but you're getting 3 effects that you get to choose what they do. That's crazy. Number 5. Okay, Righteous Confluence. So this is the white one, 3 white. So choose 3 again. You may choose the same move more than once. Alright, so create a 2/2 Knight, creature token with vigilance, exile target enchantment, or you gain 5 life. Okay, so you can gain 15 life, destroy 3 enchantments, or make 3 2/2 white knights. I mean, the exile 3 enchantments, I think, is the best on there. And again, it doesn't have to be like the same player or anything like that. You can just do the whole board. That's pretty crazy. For 5, exiling 3 enchantments, target removal, you're usually thinking like 2 mana. Normally 2 mana, so this is what, 1.3 mana? Or no, 1.6 mana per removal. That's really good, and it's flexible enough you can do whatever you want as well. Especially if you've got like some kind of Selesnya life gain deck, this is just gonna do like all the work. Anyway, 12 cents. Number 4. Fiery Confluence. Okay, this is 4 red. I'm not gonna read the first part every time. The modes are deal 1 damage to each creature, deal 2 damage to each opponent, destroy target artifact. Okay, so for 4 mana, you can destroy 3 target artifacts. You can do 6 damage to each opponent, or you could do 3 damage to each creature. Yeah, that's pretty huge. Especially any kind of like damage boosting things. For instance, the 2 damage to each opponent. That's not super impressive on its own, but if you have... oh boy. What is his name again? I always forget the name of everything. Anyway, the dwarf that increases the damage to opponents by 2 from red sources. This is going to do 12 damage to each opponent if he's out, right? That's getting crazy already. For 4 mana, even 6 damage for 4 mana is quite good, I think. Anyway, yeah. 22 cents. Number 3. Wretched Confluence. So onto the black one. This is 3 black. Alright, so target player draws a card and loses 1 life. Probably yourself. Card draw is nice. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Remember, those minuses you can use to take out indestructible creatures. So if you can give an indestructible creature -6/-6 and just take it out, even though they're usually, you know, they get to ignore removal usually. And return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So you can recur 3 creature cards to your hand for 5 mana on 1 card. That's saving you so much hassle. Remember, it's not like you have to draw 3 cards to be able to get those 3 cards back out of your graveyard. You're drawing the 1 card, you're spending mana, you just get it. And 5 for 3 cards to back to hand is not that bad. You can do, there's some spells that'll do like 1 for 1, but this is, I think, really not a bad option. Anyway, 15 cents. Number 2. Mystic Confluence. All right, so this is probably the most popular one. Not my favorite though. So is 3 blue, and the modes are counter target spell unless this controller pays 3. So attacks. People aren't big on attacks. I get why. I'd say use it more like the better targeting like the second spell of someone's turn or targeting a counter spell, right? If you want to shut down someone's counter spell, that's better. I guess for 5 mana, maybe not that, but still. Return target creature to its owner's hand or draw a card. So you could draw 3 cards or return 3 creatures to the owner's hands, including creatures you want back to your hand to get that ETB again. There's just so many ways to abuse this. Like I said, it is the most popular for 25 cents only. Aye. Oh, please hit like and subscribe. It really does help a lot. Number 1. Alright. Verdant Confluence. This is my hands down favorite pick here. I think this is severely underrated. 4 green. Okay, the casting cost is what puts people off. I know that, I get it, but it's worth it, I think. So put 2+1/+1 counters on target creature. Again, you could do that 3 times. You can give a creature +6/+6. So if you're playing like Commander or something, this is huge because, yeah, you throw that on your Commander damage gets pretty easy. Even that, double strike, and like pretty much any other bonus, you're going to be in like one-shot territory. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. 3 permanents, alright? This does not specify creature, permanent. Anything that's like not an instant or sorcery, you can just throw it back in your hand from your graveyard. Really good. And this is kind of like the safety, the fallback is where I look at this as. Search your library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield, tapped, then shuffle. So the kind of safety on it, just ramp 3. Ramp 3 basic lands on 1 turn. That's nuts. Okay? That's it is costing you 6, but you're going to be just like 3 turns ahead on lands. Oh boy. Anyway, 23 cents. The list. Righteous Confluence is 12 cents. Fiery Confluence is 22 cents. Wretched Confluence is 15 cents. Mystic Confluence is 25 cents. And Verdant Confluence is 23 cents. I gotta buy more Verdant Confluence because I know that's gonna go up. Once people are like, oh, hey, wait a sec, this is actually a really good card. There's so many cards that I suggested, even from like a month and a half ago, that have gone out like above my budget range. It's very frustrating. They keep going out of my budget range. Anyway, take it easy.